I am hoping you are having a wonderful day. I am coming to you with a video about this palette. So if you are familiar with this palette, kind of show you up close. This is the palette that I was challenged to do a Pan That Palette 2014 by Amber F. And she asked me in the beginning of the year, like really early, and she's doing like I think she's doing like the Urban Decay 2, I think. And you know, she's more of a person that is at it than I thought that I would. So I chose a palette that had 8 colors in it. 6 of them was eyeshadows, 1 was a highlighter, and the other was a lip cheek color. Well, the highlighter was kind of like an all over shimmer. And so this is the palette that I chose. I was starting to break into part of the pan on some of them, so you know, I really already had a good start, but I knew these shadows were really soft too. And if you have watched, oh, there's a person, I can't think of her name, on YouTube. She has also said that she likes Stila as well, but the shadows are soft, which they definitely are. One bit of like dip into the thing, it kind of gives a lot of powdery output. But get into the fact of, I started this palette back in January, I believe. I've done 2 or 3 updates, and this is going to be my last one, because I can actually say that I have finished this palette. So let me go ahead and turn it around there. So this is the palette. I finished the first top, I want to say I finished Sugar first, and then Fawn, and then Kitten started getting a little bit of a dip in it, because those were the ones I was going to. The last ones that I finished was Barefoot, which was a dark color, in Dulce, which was a dark color, in the cheek color. So, well, the cheek lip color combo, which is this one. What can I say about this palette? It is definitely a palette that has a soft feel to it, so it's easy for a lot of fallout and a lot of powder. Overall, a really good quality product. I mean, it's got good colors, it's got good payout. At times I didn't even wear a primer, and sometimes my eyes will crease depending on what I'm doing. So I didn't have to use a primer, so it stayed all day. Most of the time I saw that it stayed till late night, like well over 8-9 hours without having any color fall out or like fade. So basically, I really enjoyed this palette. I was very happy that I finished this palette. It's actually the very first full palette that I've, like, of high end that I've finished. I've finished like Wet n Wild and stuff throughout the years, but I've never finished a high end palette, and I feel very proud of myself. I've been really trying to get my makeup collection to a minimum, because I don't know, when I see a lot of makeup, it's just overwhelming. I buy this palette specifically again? Probably not. I mean, it's not like it was a bad palette, it's just that I'm trying to get away from a large amount of palettes, and I have plenty more. I can say that there is a color in here that I would repurchase over and over and over again. It was like my holy grail. I had a single eyeshadow as well in the color, and that's Kitten. And if you are familiar with Stila is known for Kitten, the color Kitten eyeshadow. I finished one of them that I had. I finished this one, so I probably would repurchase again in the future when I get through a lot more palettes. But overall, I mean, there's not too much more I could say about it, except for I'm glad that I finished this. So this concludes my Pan That Palette 2014. I did get asked if I would do another one if I was challenged, and I would probably do it. I'm not sure if I would. That's kind of like just up in the air, you know what I'm saying? Because I have, you know, my Project Pan, I have other eyeshadows, other makeup, other lipsticks, things that I want to go ahead and focus on. So maybe in the future I would go for a palette like this, but I probably would in the future, like sometime this year, buy the eyeshadow The Kitten again. I mean, it's just overall a really good color. It's a good highlight color, it's a good all over just by itself color. If you're doing like a natural, it's good for that. I used the color Kitten on little itty bitty little girls when I did their makeup for a wedding. So I mean, it's good for any age. It doesn't have, you know, wild colors or anything. I really wish I actually had that color to show you, but I think that if you really wanted to know, you probably just Google Kitten, Steal a Kitten, and it'll come up, or look on Sephora's website. So anyways, that is my completed palette. Anybody else that I challenged, I know there was Miu Miu. She was doing hers after I challenged her, and I think Amber challenged her as well. Or maybe I just challenged her. And there may have been a few other people, I just can't think off the top of my head, that I challenged. I would love to see your progress. If I'm subscribed to you, I already see all your videos, but if you have finished this palette, let me know down below, and I'd love to watch your channel. I spend many hours on YouTube watching videos and just getting ideas. So anyways, I will talk to you later, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.